Oh, hey there, Larry. Sorry for the noise. It's nearly 8 o'clock and it's still warm and sunny outside with spider webs, a bit of the backyard. This is the motor I've just finished covering. I feel like toast. I went to bed at 5 o'clock this morning and my bro kindly woke me at 8:30, and then I came straight outside to the workshop and I put the valve tray back together. So that was the valve tray you saw yesterday. That's working fine. I still have to do the pneumatics, which are down here on the other side of this, down there. It's a bit dark. I've pulled all the old tubing off the upper part of the stack, so I'll retube that tomorrow. Yeah, so and this is running from. I run these motors when I recover them, because if you re-glue them and you just let them sit when you finish making them, they'll end up with a lope in them. So and the roll won't play smoothly. I still have to paint the cosmetics, clean it up and make it look pretty. So I have that attached to this. This is very unsafe. This is an unsafe work environment. There's one vacuum cleaner, but this box has a vacuum cleaner motor in it, and I've run that through a dimmer switch, so you can probably hear it. I can turn it up or down, and then if you see my motor, I can adjust the speed like that. So I usually just let that run for an hour or so, and I'll do the same tomorrow and probably the next day, just to make sure there's no loping in the motor when it's finished. So that can go off now. I've finished work, pretty much, I think. As I said, it's 8 o'clock. I've got a Victoria bitter, just so you see the label if you try to pick one up. Victoria bitter, finest beer. Kind of a pilsner. So I've still got a fair bit of work to do. I've done the sustain pneumatic. I've done quite a bit, but the pneumatics themselves, for the one for each note, I think there's about 14 or 15 hours work in that. So I'll probably get onto that maybe about midday tomorrow. So maybe that's New Year's Day, so Tuesday. So maybe Wednesday night I may get that those pneumatic trays back in order, and then I'll take a look at the bellows. But pretty much I'm on the home run. I think I've got about 40 hours, 50 hours to go. So home run, but it's all easy stuff. I was correct in my diagnosis of the problem here. The problem was the valves, and it wasn't just the one side, the leather side of the valve, it was the other side as well. So I'm very glad that I went straight to that problem at the beginning, just to make sure that I knew what was going on. Otherwise I would have just had sleepless nights thinking, what if I do all this work and it's something else? But so attacking that one first is the right idea. Now I can go forward with confidence, knowing that even if I put the thing back together now, it would probably work pretty well. Once I put the tubing back on. I've just ripped the old tubing off. So I downloaded the movie Lincoln because you raved about it. So I'm gonna I'll probably lie down and see if I can make it through that. Joe and Cheney and the crew have got their night going now, 8 o'clock. It's well underway. they won't be eating until 10. And I thought that if I did go, well, I wouldn't be much company because I'd probably be falling asleep around about now. So better that I just put another day's work in and carry on with this fresh and early in the morning. And I'll talk to you soon. But the weather here is lovely, I'll tell you that. Oh, and there's coffee machines down there and coffee machines there. This is an interesting press. I don't know what it's for. Maybe paper? I've had it for years. I've never used it. It must be really old, and I'm not quite sure what it's for. You know, when you wind it back, it only goes back about, that's about it, 6 inches, 5 inches maybe. But it's too good to throw out. Anyway, I'm done. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.